Yo, what's going on? Delta Neon here, and as you saw in the title, we're gonna be using unorthodox Pokemon. Not really the most unorthodox, but they're just not quite good enough. I feel like Alakazam is the best of the group, but first we have Metal. The problem with Metal is that it doesn't have an EX, right? Like, I feel like that's the main thing holding it back, and I feel like with the next set, if it is Gen 2, we could get Scizor EX, and who else is there? Steelix could be an EX. Just Pokemon that are like Scizor and Onix could set up for EXs, I think, based on the base cards. This is the deck. We have Bisharp, Mawile, Meltan, Melmetal, Double Potion, Double Pokeball, Geo, Sabrina. I think that makes the most sense for the metal deck. Next, we have the Needle King and Queen deck. If you get a setup, you could definitely do some nice stuff. I decided to run one Geo, one Sabrina, instead of running two of one and not the other. That could be a bit greedy from me, but the fact that you have two stage 2 Pokemon doesn't really give you a lot of options for trainers, so obviously we need Professor Research and Pokeball. I think Potion is good for sustainability for them. They're not really gonna retreat with a 2 and 3 retreat cost. So I dropped X speed and I'm running Geo and Sabrina. And last is Alakazam. I think Alakazam is actually the best one of these, and it could actually be a meta pick in my opinion. Especially with the Koga Weezing to let it get set up. Alakazam only needs one Psychic Energy to get started, so running dual energy is not really going to screw you over most of the time. It can be bad if you just keep pulling dark and dark and dark and dark, but honestly, even if you keep pulling dark, it's not bad to have Weezing out there doing Gas Leak and Tackle. So that's enough of me yapping. Let's actually start with the metal deck. Alright, this is actually my first time using a metal deck, if I'm being honest. I wouldn't mind starting with a Meltan here, but honestly, Pawniard's not bad. 30 damage right away. I'll take it. And we're fighting a Psychic deck of some type. Could be Mixed Energy, could be Alakazam, could be most likely Mewtwo. But you never know, could be like a Jinx or a Hypno. You never really know with Psychic. See, it could be Haunter as well, I didn't even say that. Okay. Let's get the Pokeball out. Meltan, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna have our Meltan start building up after Bisharp. We don't need the extra 10 damage for anything, so... Ooh, we actually got our evolutions right away. Interesting. We're just gonna Pierce him right away. I think Bisharp is a really solid card. If the mini set that we're getting... Spoilers. If the mini set that we're getting is Gen 9... Kingambit could actually really shake things up, because I feel like Pawniard and Bisharp are actually really good, so if we get a Kingambit, things could go crazy. And it is Hypno. I just knew it was Hypno. I don't know why, but something in my head said watch out for Hypno. But yeah, Meowth's out of here, which is actually good for us. Do we greed? I think we don't greed. We just get the extra damage reduction. And we draw our extra cards. Mawile was kind of the card I could have dropped from here, but I thought if we're fighting Mewtwo or something, this could definitely stop it, so we might as well have it online, right? Because otherwise we lose to Mewtwo pretty hard. And obviously Mawile will lose to Mewtwo, but it could set it back for a couple of turns, allowing us to one-shot, right? So I think that's strong. We could one-shot this Drowsy if they don't have Hypno in hand. But even if they have Hypno in hand, I don't know why you move it to the front. I guess you want to protect Ghastly, right? But if we wake up here, we just Sabrina, and we take another KO. Okay, we do sleep, but I think we have a chance on our turn to wake up. Yeah, and we wake up. Okay. We're going to Sabrina, obviously. I feel like there's no reason not to. And I think we do put our Mawile up there. just to have it, but we're not going to put any energy into it. We're going to put our energy into Melmetal, and we're going to Sabrina. Let us take our KO. No 2 chances for sleep, right? I think that's good for us. Bisharp is honestly putting in that work. I think Bisharp is very solid. Like I said, if we get King Gambit, I think the Metal could cook. I don't know if I'm wrong for thinking that. Okay. Hypno is obviously annoying, but it's not as annoying as you would think because you need to get 2 coin flips in your favor. If they don't get Hypno here, they're in big trouble. I mean, not Hypno. Haunter. There we go. That's the middle evolution to Gengar. If they don't get Haunter, they're kind of in trouble here. Geo, Pawniard. We could build up another Pawniard, but I guess we're kind of greeding by doing Melmetal. But Melmetal makes the most sense because it will 2-shot Gengar. And it looks like they're not really having luck here. Okay. We're just gonna Metal Claw. They gotta retreat or something, right? Is there any point of Geoing? Not really. We're just gonna go for the Metal Claw. The extra 10 damage isn't gonna do anything. We should save it for if we actually need it. If they double potion here, they'll be at 70, so yeah, they're kind of done. They need to get the sleep here to actually have a chance. And even then, Melmetal comes in. Gengar only does 80 damage to Melmetal. Yep. Alright. Pretty solid performance here from Melmetal. Actually, it was just Bisharp, right? Alright. And now here comes the part where we can actually lose. We could get lucky. We have King, so we're gonna go for Nidoran first. But we will have Nidoran female in the back. I don't know why I said Nidoran like they're not both Nidoran. Okay, if they get the correct coin flip, we're bad. This could be... Could be a Gyarados deck for fun. Most likely a Lapras deck, though. I would feel like it's a Lapras deck. Okay, we got an evolution here. Nice. But that's all we got for our turn right there. Hopefully we could get the Nidorino, I mean. The names are confusing here. Please don't one-shot me. That's what I would hope. Don't get 2 heads here. Opponent, please be nice to me. Please be nice. Oh no. Oh no. Don't show me that. That's not fair. Do we get greedy and not evolve here since we kind of took that hit there? We got Nidoqueen. I think we don't greed then. Plus we get the bite, so that's 30 damage right away. And if we get Nidorino, we're actually in a pretty good spot. The problem is we're kind of in a bad spot right now. But if things go right, we could be in a good spot. And this full art is so good. I guess I didn't even consider the fact that it could be Dratini, right? Okay. I hope they get 2 tails here. They're kind of due 2 tails, right? I think they're kind of due for 2 tails. Since they just got 2 heads. Never mind. Never mind, they're just flipping insane! Depending on how quick this match ends, I might hop in with another one. Because this is just going insane, right? I don't count this against Nidoran, Nidoqueen, Nidoking, nothing. We're gonna potion in case they have Geo again. But honestly, next turn, we're in for some good shit. Next turn is actually gonna be pretty good for us. Unless they pull out a red card from out of nowhere, we're actually gonna be in a good spot. We're gonna KO Kangaskhan. And then the next turn we could red card. Not red card, Sabrina. And pull something else out. Okay, can you get 2 tails now? Perfect. I don't know. I don't know. They let us get the king and queen, and I mean, that's not something you want to do. That's never something you want to do. The king and queen are out? Buddy, that's 130 damage. You better hope that you have Dragonite, right? You better hope that you have a Dragonite here on your turn, or else you're kind of in trouble. Unless they have Geo. They could bring in their Dragonair Geo, and we're in trouble. But it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Okay, Sabrina could win us the game right here if they don't get Dragonite. If they do get Dragonite, we're kind of in trouble. Shit. Shit. Okay. That's obviously not what we want to see here. Obviously not what we want to see here. Let's just get more health out there. The more health we have on the field, the better for us. And let's just get a big smack on Dragonite, right? We might as well take as much damage as we can on it. I mean, obviously we gave it the free retreat cost, but they probably have X-Speed in their deck anyways. So I'm not worried about that. And we could get a good spread here. For sure. For sure, if Nidoqueen could live for us, that would be amazing. If not, we're in trouble. Okay, perfect. I don't think they could build up in time to win. Obviously, we're stuck with our 2 Pokemon here. We killed all the babies. But the king and the queen, we got this. Show me a potion or something. Okay, I don't think that king is actually going to help us here, considering all of our babies are dead. But let's go! We're love struck right now, man. We're so love struck. And maybe we could just be funny and end it with the king just for fun. It does 90 plus poison, so that is 100 onto Dragonair. Unless they evolve, obviously. What could go wrong here? They could pull out a second Kang, X-Speed, and Energy it, and get heads twice. But it doesn't look like that happened. Ooh, they have Dragonite though. They got the Dragonite, so we're not going to play any games. We're just going to keep hitting the Love Struck attack, right? We're just going to keep smacking them with Nidoqueen. Hold this. I honestly thought we might have to do another game, but honestly, this is a good enough showing from them. We just need one more point to win, and they can't attack us here. And now that they're Dragonite, they can't do anything. Unless they have 2 X-Speeds, which they could have. Double X-Speed into Kang. Not impossible. And then they need double heads and they can win. Oh shoot! Do they have double X-Speed? Let's see. Do they have 2 X-Speeds? There's one. Is there another one? They do have it. Do they get 2 heads? That's the question. If they do, honestly, I'm happy with how this match ended. I guess I did get greedy and I could have switched to Nidoking, right? Now that I think about it. Nidoking could have just done the 100 damage and then got the KO next turn. I guess I was cocky in the end. I thought it would be BM to do that, but that was actually the smartest play I could have done. Why are they not retreating into Kang, though? All they need is double heads and they win. And they got double tails last time, so they're kind of due for it. They're kind of due for it, if you think about it. But if they don't get double heads, I win. Let's see. Nope. Okay, I win. Nice. Nice. Nidoking and Queen for the win. We almost had a loss in the end. But we got there in the end. Alright. And the last deck that we're going to be using is Alakazam, which I would say is the best. So the fact that we got a win with both Nidoking and Queen and with what was the first deck? Metal.
Yeah.
Alright, all we need to do is win this, and then we're kind of goated. We're going first. Okay. We start with coughing. That's not bad. We got 2 Professor's Research in our hand. And they're using a grass deck, so... I think Alakazam could actually be set up pretty well here. The main problem is that, Alakazam actually does really bad versus Execute, right? We just don't do anything to it. Kadabra, Sabrina. We just don't do anything to execute because they only put 1 energy on it and then they're good. So we're kind of gonna have Coughing have to solo Executor, I mean. And then we'll be able to take out the Venusaur in the end. It could be non-EX as well, which would actually be pretty annoying for us. We're going to keep Professoring, hope we get our Weezing here. X-Speed. Okay, we're still gonna do our tackle though. If they get double heads and they have EX Executor, I could get one shot. That would be unfortunate, but that is the game that we're playing. Right. And I just saw that we got a Dark Energy, so I wanted to give it to Coughing as soon as possible. I have a feeling they did get Executor. Yep. I just had a feeling. And do they get heads? That's the question. If they do, I think it's just kind of over right away. That's kind of a bad start for us if possible. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, that's not good for us at all. Really bad for us. I was really hoping that wouldn't happen, honestly. We had two Professor's Research and we didn't get it. Now I think we just gotta greed. We just gotta hope they don't get heads again. And then we gotta hope we pull Coughing. And then we gotta hope they don't get heads again. Kind of a bad situation, all in all. I guess I should Alakazam. But I should probably not. I'll Alakazam. I kinda gotta. Alright. This is really bad. Really bad. Hopefully we could get Coughing. If we get Coughing, we could get the ball rolling. Would they have gotten heads this turn? Are they just the headmaster, as you like to say? They would have ended the game if I didn't evolve. Okay. This is awesome. If we don't pull Coughing, we lose. Okay, we could pull Baby Alakazam, which we don't really want. There's Coughing. Okay. We just gotta hope that they don't pull heads here, I think. I know this is probably dumb. We should just probably wait till we have our second Abra. But we're so behind, we just gotta... If they get heads 3 times in a row, they just kind of deserve to win, right? So... let's just... Suffocating Gas. Let's just do it. For those wondering, I actually kept those reminders on purpose, just in case I forget. Like, that time I would have forgot that I had energy on Coughing, and I would have lost my free attack. We have the effect on Weezing, that's cool, right? I'm just kind of a little bit salty that I don't have the full art Weezing, by the way. That's kind of annoying to me. I really like that art, too. But we do have Alakazam. This one's really cool. Okay. We gotta get that Venusaur out at some point. This guy is the Heads Master. Okay. We're just gonna end this quick and go into another match with this deck. Elbow Zone. Honestly, with our opponent having a head game that strong, we just had no chance. This is an electric deck. That's also not really great for us, but honestly not bad, so we'll take it. Yeah. What else is there to say? It's just... that person got really lucky with the heads. If they missed heads like once, we would have been good. For a second, I thought it was going to be triple Zapdos. Regular Zapdos is interesting here. Good HP pool, only worth 1 prize point. The main weird thing about it is the fact that, I gotta stop saying, The main problem with regular Zapdos is that it does damage to its own teammates. Which, honestly, I feel like they could have just taken, like, 20 damage off of it and just let it be. I feel like that wasn't a necessary thing to do. Honestly, if we get Weezing soon, we're not in a bad spot. We have the whole Alakazam line here. Pikachu is scary, obviously. X-Speed Pikachu here. They would need one more basic Pokemon, but that'll be 60 to Coughing, which is not good either. Okay, looks like they pulled an X-Speed based on that. Let's see. They actually didn't. Okay. Can we pull Weezing, please? That's all I want in life right now. No? Okay, never mind. Fuck me. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. Like, that was really dumb of me. I don't think that Coughing is living another turn. I gotta be honest with you. Yep. I just did that in case they have red card. I don't want to draw it again. And I don't think I want Abra out yet. Yeah, that kind of sucked, but we'll be okay. We do one-shot Pikachu, though, so wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. I think we're actually in a solid position. That's completely fine. KO Weezing. You're gonna get KO'd right back. Yeah, this does one-shot. Okay. Wait a second. We don't need Weezing. Weezing was actually bait the whole time. Weezing is bait. Here's... You know what? In case they're counting cards, we're gonna Alakazam with the newest one. And, Pikachu. Where's your health? Can you, remind me where your health is? Oh, it's gone. Here's my 2 points. And who are you gonna switch in? Zapdos, I can 3-shot. Unless you put energy, then it's even faster. You want energy? Go ahead, be my guest. You gonna pull another Pikachu? This is where Sabrina would be nice. But we'd only do 90 damage, so not as nice as we would like. Ooh, bad idea. Do you not know what Alakazam does? You want to peck me that bad? I feel like I wouldn't have done that if I was my opponent. That makes it a 2-shot now for us. Okay, we get Weezing as well. And we could just slap the energy on the Weezing now. Now we have our backup here. And we could just set up Abra now, I think. Hold this 90 damage. Pikachu can't KO us no matter what they do. Even if they put another Pokemon on the bench and Giovanni, they can't KO us. So we're in a good spot. Are you gonna retreat? What are you gonna do here? We 2-shot everything here. Even if you retreat. Sabrina. Okay. We still KO your Zapdos. You gotta switch. You gotta switch. You gotta switch, bud. Because poison plus tackle will take you out. Ooh, never mind. I mean, I still have Koga, so I win. But they don't know that yet. I'm sorry, Pikachu player. We just kind of got lucky here. Which is something that happens. Don't fall for the bait. We're gonna Gas Leak. Don't use Professor's Research. That's all I gotta remind myself. Then we Koga. Put that back in my hand. Put Alakazam out there. Yeah, bud. We'll put Coughing back out. You know, we could use that. And you're done, Zapdos. Alright, we won with all 3 decks. We did have to do 2 Alakazam matches, but honestly, that game with the Executor was insane. If you made it to the end, you should consider subscribing. And with that being said, this is Deltinian out. Peace.